and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Vicki, and in today's video we're going to be going over September sinking funds. We're going to set up my sinking funds and sinking funds tracker and catch up on all that has changed. So sinking funds has changed a little bit. We are, now that we're debt free, we need to account for property taxes. And that is something that is new. We had our property taxes impounded in our mortgage before, but now we're going to be setting that up and keeping a fund for them. So that's something that's new and exciting. The other thing is, now that we don't have the rental, we took out that fund, we took that one away, the home maintenance fund, and converted it, I think I converted it into the property taxes fund. And then what else changed? I need to change, so last year we were saving for school, and we were at a different school where they required a lot of parent involvement as far as like contributing financially, and that is not like that here. So we need to change that. Let's see, am I in frame? I should probably do it more like this. It's kind of hard. I'm used to I'm having a lack of, I can't speak today, but I am not going to edit these videos because I want to get them out. Okay, and then the balance. And I'll go ahead and fill in all of the starting balances in a different video, and then when I go to recap, I am going to recap August just to show you what that looks like here in a second. Let me just see. I think the one thing I don't want to share is our emergency fund total. I will tell you we have, quite a bit. Oh, it doesn't matter because I didn't fill it out. Okay, well, once we close out September, I'll show you guys where we're at with our funds. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start out by talking about what funds we do have and what we will be tracking. So we are, and these are in alphabetical order, birthdays. This is birthdays / gifts. So we do put in, let me just look at my notes to refresh my memory. Give me 2 seconds. I am not going to want to edit this out, so apologies, but this is real life, guys. Okay. I am looking at my spreadsheet, and if you saw my previous video, you would see I have this in my spreadsheet as well. Okay, so we are going to be adding $50. The next category is car maintenance, and we haven't had to use this for a little bit, so that's great. That gets $100. Okay. Let's see what else. We've got car DMV renewal. That's actually coming up here shortly in this month. And I put $40 towards that. The next category is Christmas. And you might be wondering where I keep all these categories. They are in my Capital One 360. I do have separate accounts for each one of these. If you go to my Instagram, I believe I have a highlight on Capital One 360. It is old, but it will show you what that looks like. And they used to have a referral code and stuff. They don't do that anymore. Next one is date night. And we have a date night / weekend coming up that we will probably be using this money. This is an auto draft into our Wells Fargo savings account. I do keep track of our emergency fund here, and it is at a healthy amount. I'm not going to be sharing exactly how much, but it is, we had wanted to have, I think we were shooting for 50K, and we have well over that. So, and it is also in 360. I don't fund that, but like this last month we had, I put in our taxes because we did have some capital gains on the home. And so I think my tax guy told me to put 30% away, 20%. I can't remember what he said, but I did put that amount last month into the emergency fund. Haircuts is going to get oh wow, I can't spell. Cuts is going to get 60. Home maintenance, this is our home maintenance for our home here that we live in. And this one is going to change. So originally we were putting only $100 into home maintenance. I'm going to bump that up to $250 and start putting stuff aside. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but you never know, because the next one, life happens. And the reason for life happens is that we do have an account where it needs to go from our checking into our savings to avoid a fee, a monthly fee. But so it's an auto debit of $75. And this is just automatic because it's in our Wells Fargo account. You know, Capital One 360 takes a few days for it to transfer, it's never been a problem. I actually really love Capital One 360 because I use the credit card, and it just makes it so much easier to transfer some of this stuff. So for example, kids clothes, kids miscellaneous, each get 50. And I just had, what was it that I just bought for the kids? There was something that I pulled. Oh, no, it's from birthdays. I bought my goddaughter a present at Costco, and I'm going to just, as soon as it hits the credit card line item, I'm going to transfer it from this fund. It just makes it so much easier, and I love it. I am going to start recording videos. I'm going to use fake money, like prop money, to give you a visual representation of our sinking funds here shortly. But for right now, let's just talk about it this way. Okay, let's see. The next one is medical. And this goes to copays or medicine or out-of-pocket stuff like for the dentist. Next thing is pest control. Pest control is quarterly. So I put 40 towards that. Property taxes, this is the new one. Property taxes, we are going to set aside $500. I know, it's California. But the cool thing about California, if you're not aware, our property taxes can only go up 1.5% or 2.5%. I forget. It's capped year over year. So in some states, you guys like can go up like 4 to 6%. So we don't have to deal with that. But our property is a little pricier here. I get it. School, I was funding $250. I got to change this, but it is on an auto setup. So for this month, I'm going to leave it alone. And I think what I'm going to do is move some of this money into sports because we want to put our son in either karate or soccer or something. But right now we're only putting $10. And then summer, because my husband's a teacher, I like to save towards summer. And this month it's only 50, but I am going to bump this up to 100 moving forward. And vacation, even though we went on one, I am still going to put 0 for right now. So the total sinking funds for this is $1,700. And I think I want to, let's see. I think what I want to do is put it here. And then I will total the starting balance, what came out, and then the balance at the end of the month. And then lastly, what I've done in the past is, let's see, I'm just looking at my my notes. I have done home maintenance separately down here, and I had all the homes, but now that we only have 2, I always mess that up. For the condo, I think I'm just gonna abbreviate condo home maintenance sinking fund, like home maintenance sinking fund. We're gonna put $100 into that. All right. So I don't know if I'll move our home maintenance down here and put, I don't know. I got to figure this one out. But that is the sinking funds. And then the sinking funds tracker, I just like to see, before I was just, you know, showing the dollars amount that came out, but I really wasn't month over month tracking like what was coming out. So like, let me see if I have one that I actually wrote in. Because this year, after April, it was just a hot mess. Hey there, I wanted to quickly come in and say my battery died, and then I thought it was, the whole time I thought it was recording. So I'm just gonna leave the video there, and when we check in week over week, I may show that. I probably will show it. Also, you'll see at the end of the month when we close out. So sorry about that. I'm just not gonna record because I wanna get this out. All right, talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are well. Thank you for sticking around this long. And if you did and you want to see how we end up the month of September, please subscribe, come back, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.